All right, a fine day to go out flying. Perfect weather, and apparently everybody else is busy doing some sort of overeating holiday. I don't think I need any more calories. But what I do need is to take to the skies, and I know the perfect location. Better yet, I think I've managed to find my way around a couple of technical problems, such as the joystick on my goggles being broken. And I can actually bust out my Pavo Pico. Battery's charged, everything's ready to go. I don't see any problems. Everything should work perfectly fine. Except right about here where I realized my Pavo Pico had come unbound for some run reason. It just decided it wasn't going to work with my controller anymore. Not a problem. I do know how to fix this. Little jimming, a little back and forth, getting one thing to talk to another thing. Ha. You're not going to stop me today. You will obey me. Okay, see. Finally got it working again. Everything is cool. Take into the air. Woo! Yeah. Haven't flown in a little while, mostly because of all the technical problems. Kind of used to it. Oh, yeah. Have to get used to that throttle again. Oh, man. Just a hair's breadth sends that thing rocketing into the air. Still, it does really fly smoothly, but Jiminy Christmas. The throttle, man. The throttle is the biggest pain in the butt to deal with. And of course, get a little spoiled on the DJI one. DJI handles the throttle for you. Now, gotta stop being a wimp. Have to learn how to fly proper FPV. I love this little gazebo area. There you see, I'm starting to figure out the throttle. I'm working my way towards the throttle. I'm getting a feeling for the throttle. I feel like the throttle's gonna throttle me. I love this little garden area. Careful on the turns. There's no signs that say like no trespass or anything. So as far as I can tell, this is a public area. And one of these days, some old person's going to come out of there with a rolling pin and just bat me over the head. But for today, totally feel safe. I mean, hopefully most of them are off thanks and giving and stuff. Turkey Day, whatever. Oh, this is such a lovely place to fly a small quad. They have an immaculate garden, just really nice. And I absolutely love this little gazebo. Except, smashing the quad into it. You know what I find? If I don't panic and start hitting the disarm, you can actually just sort of bounce it off things, and it tends to stay in the air. At least in angle mode. I'm still not getting very far with acro. I think in acro mode, a bounce off the wall is definitely gonna send it into a spin. But with angle mode, you can recover from angle mode. All that latest beta flight stuff, it can handle a bump or two. That's too bad about the glare. Jeez. Hard to enjoy all the beautiful visuals with the sun just blasting in there. I might want to consider one of them ND filter things I've heard so much about. Still, it's a great picture. Especially considering how small this whole thing is. Not as fancy as DJI. Way quicker and more maneuverable, though. Whew. A little too maneuverable. I'm trying to stay out of the bushes. I get to really enjoy those roses, though, as I blast right over the top of them. Get pretty good range, too. I mean, really, this isn't that big of a distance. I should get good range here. It's just nice that it didn't let me down, I guess. Ooh. My control of throttle is letting me down, though. Oh, it's fine. I mean, I'm only landing on the most dangerous, flammable, explosive part of the entire thing. The battery. I'm sure it'll be fine if I bounce the battery off the ground a couple of dozen times. Yeah, I really need to cut that out. You know, practice makes perfect. And I'm going to be practicing the heck out of it. Alright. These batteries finally starting to get low. Great battery power. By battery time, I didn't expect it to last that long. Ooh, spot on landing. Okay, let's pack this up, head to the next location. More walking. Walk, 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 walk. That's good for me, I guess. Just kinda boring. Walk, 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 walk. Get there sooner or later. Wherever there is. Alright. Another practically abandoned parking lot. The Star Barn. Oh, you know, there was just a little too much wind. I was getting pretty close to flying through that star. One of these days. I'm just a little worried. I'll go up there, and the quad will stay up there, and then I'll just be staring at the quad every time I pass by the Star Barn, being like, see that little thing on the roof? Yeah, that's my $300 quad. Doesn't look nice up there. Christmas ornament. And there's nobody in this parking lot. It's too bad. There's actually a really nice pizza place nearby I would have totally gone for. Oh well, trying to not eat so much. Even though it's a really, really good pizza place. On the upside, the bar's not going to mind if I fly around a little bit. Enjoy whatever the heck this silo thing is. Can't hold beer, right? It can't be like a beer silo. I think it's just there for decoration. There's nothing that goes into that thing. It's just a cool looking retro silo as far as I can tell. Hey, see? I'm managing to stay off the ground. I'm getting a feel for that throttle. Just a little rusty. But so many technical problems, I haven't been able to use this stupid thing. I do love that silo. Yeah, I don't think it's hooked up to anything. There's no pipes or anything coming out of it. Ooh, come on. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. No, still suck at the throttle. I really wanted to nail that too. Again, when you use real, I'd say real, but when you use non-DJI FPV kind of gear, and you want to go left or right, you want to go just sideways, like not turn, but just just strife sideways a little bit. Yeah, it's an art. You really got to put some effort to it. The thing's not going to go sideways for you, and it makes it really hard to nail those gaps. Not to mention the speed going on. Ooh, I do love this speed though. That is nice. Not a soul around. Oh, that star. Ooh, air conditioning. So cool. I don't even know what those things are, but they're industrial, and I almost never get to look at them. All right, back to the parking lot. Back to a place where if I wipe out, I can actually get my drone back. All right, heading back for the silo. No, I guess not. Oh, well. I really do want to just fly right through that silo. I gotta work on my skills. Gotta get better at this. See, I'm still struggling. Even big curves like that. It's a small drone. I should be able to do this better. If in acro mode, you can really hang those corners super tight. Turn that whole thing over on the side. On an angle. Getting really good range here. It's penetrating through a bunch of walls and stuff. It has the dinkiest little antennas. Not even like a little knob, just two little wires. Works pretty good. And you see, at this point, I can hear something above me in this stupid tree. I looked, I didn't see anything. And of course, if a squirrel stood really still, it's not like I'd make it out or anything. Yeah, I still don't see what in that tree kept making noise behind me. Sure sounded like something was in that tree, though. Well, whatever it is, it didn't get scared and go running out. So I guess we'll never know what mysteries lurked in the tree behind me. Alright, this battery pack's starting to get low. Again, though, pretty good battery life for a LiPo like this. Ugh! Almost nailed the landing. Shit, almost nailed my camera. Alright, pack it up. Next location. Walk, 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 walk. This one I gotta travel a little further too. Man, this video's going into overtime. Alright, back to Emerson Park. Use my 360 camera instead of my little Insta-Go. So I can play with the camera angles. Look at that little thing go. Whoosh! This I gotta be real careful with. Because one wrong move and that thing is going to be up in a tree about 2 feet beyond the reach of my hand. Didn't bring anything along to like throw at my quad if it gets stuck in a tree. It's hard to nail gaps when you have to keep working with the throttle. Come on, come on. Kind of wimped out on that one. These things really are designed for tiny whoops. They're just so perfect to fly around. Ugh. Of course, I'm not perfect at flying. Yeah, baby. You have to keep the momentum going, or else the thing doesn't actually go forward. Like, more things that you really have to focus on when you're actually doing proper FPV with your, non-over computer controlled quads. Ooh, nailed that gap. Hey, see? I'm doing alright. Starting to get some feeling back. Is that a cat? Alright, I really wanted to come out here and fly by the dead end sign. I don't know. It wasn't that interesting. I just really found it amusing. I think there's somebody in the park. Yeah, I'll try not to disturb them. They might not even notice this thing is here, because once you get up past about 20 feet, it starts getting really hard to hear. There's the cat again. Oh, come here, furball. I rule the sky. Fear me, cats! Fear me! Actually, this thing's about the size of a small bird, so if the cat wasn't fearing it, it would leap up there and just totally rip my little quad apart. So the battle is real. Man, look at the great range this is getting. That O3 air unit, pretty darn nice. It's like frickin' cat again. Cat again. I think that cat's messing with me. It's just bored. It's looking for somebody to play with. Alright, come back over this area. Check out the world's ugliest sculpture again. Oh man. It's like towel drying rack that somebody thought should be a sculpture in a park. Why? Why would someone make something so hideous? Ooh, 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 ooh. I gotta get through these. I got to go through these again. Come on, come on. Straighten out, straighten out. Ah! Ooh! Yeah. It's a lot more challenging than it is with the Neo. Alright. My sticks are starting to get frazzled. I'm bouncing off things. I can feel the nervousness working its way into my fingers. Gotta chill out. Gotta relax. Gotta get in the zone. Nothing like seeing a $300 quad just bounce off of something with a loud ping. Alright, I think I'm starting to see a low battery warning here. Let's see if we can bring this back in. Okay, nail the landing, nail the landing! Okay, forward, 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 come on. There we go, there we go. Yeah, not bad, right? Pretty darn close. And I got one more pack left to fly. Let's take to the air and drain my last battery. Hopefully with no big disasters. And there's this curse in the... Woo! Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Nervousness has worked its way into my fingers deep. I'm having a hard time holding the throttle steady. You know, there's this thing in the FPV community, the curse of the last pack. As soon as you fly the last pack, that's the one you wipe your drone out on. Your quad is done for as soon as you put in the last pack, because that's the one where you're going to break something for sure. Just that thought in my head is like... I'm not nervous enough after the last couple of collisions. Alright, deep breaths. It's hard to have deep breaths when I got this stupid cough. Alright, yeah, okay, mellowing out. I'm getting back in the zone here. Is that person asleep out there? I can't even tell if that's a person or not. I didn't want to fly too close to him if it was a person. That could just be a pile of clothes on top of a toaster. That's something. Some big red dot. My, ain't it pretty up here? Look at that view. Now I gotta get back down. So, let's just cut throttle and see what happens. Okay. Bring it back up. Hey, that is somebody. Is she like meditating or something? I'm not disturbing her too much. You know, if I was in acro mode and I wanted to get to the ground really fast, I would just do a dive. But in angle mode, it tries to hold the quad straight, which is great for nailing caps and flying along the ground. But you know, you can't do cool things like just dive for the ground like a hawk. So, oh well. I guess I'm going to have to work on acro. Oh, couple over here. I wonder if they even noticed my drone flying around. Again, it doesn't make that much noise when you get past 20 feet. They might have thought it was just a bee flying nearby or something. Ooh, leaves. I bet that looked really cool if somebody could have actually seen that fly through there. Let's see. We'll just skid along here, stay out of everybody's way, nail a few more gaps. You know, it flies really fast, you can't appreciate exactly how small it is. It is a really, really, really tiny little quad. I mean, you saw it on the table earlier. It is just a minuscule little thing. It's that optical illusion you get when you get moving really fast. Okay. Ooh, ah, ooh. Man, I really wanted to nail that too. But like I was saying, it's that optical illusion you get when you move really fast and the world starts seeming really small. You don't realize how small you are when you're moving that fast. Alright, I think I'm seeing another low battery warning, so that is my last pack. I think it's about time to pack the Pavo Pico 20 in. Pavo Pico 20 Pro. Ooh. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, yeah. Perfect landing. Nailed it. Ugh. Should have punched the throttle like that. You know what? I don't quite want to head home just yet. Since there's so few people here, I can think of one little location I never get to fly because there's always a ton of people around it. And right now, there isn't anybody anywhere. It's a ghost town, baby. So I am going to take advantage of that with my Avada. Warm this thing up a little bit. My goggles are still freaking out. As I'm flying, I can hear occasionally a beep sound as it just magically selects one of the menus and kind of throws it in the corner of my screen. It's not obstructing my view, it's just annoying. I'm having to use the FPV controller just to operate the menus. I really got to get this thing fixed. And look at that. This totally beautiful empty streets. Perfect for a little racing. You know what? Let's kick this up into sports gear. I haven't even got to sports yet. Oh, turn up the speed, baby. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Now we got a rocket ship. Ooh. Marvelous. I absolutely love my Avada. So beautifully smooth and easy to control. Of course, if I get better at like stick handling, I can handle all sorts of quads like this. But you see, you can just ease into things because DJI's got his hands on his shoulder. And, helps you out there with the throttle, keeps it nice and smooth and steady. It's kind of a cheat mode. Ooh, air conditioning. Lots of air conditioning. All of the air conditioning is mine! Here's the spot. I never fly in front of wind codes because there's always people and cars everywhere, and there is nobody there right now. Well, almost nobody. That guy doesn't count. I know, he's not important. You wouldn't like him if you knew him anyways. Man. I figured the only way you'd ever see Winco's parking lot empty is during an apocalypse. Or apparently, Thanksgiving. Kind of makes me wonder where the guy in the black car is going. Whoosh. Right over the head of that fat guy. Oh, man. Only every quad handled so smoothly. I mean, once I slow it down, I can nail precise gaps. And when I speed it up, this thing is a rocket. It is a bullet fired out of a big old gun. It is a beautiful quad. Spoils me. Ooh. Maybe just a little quickie under here. Oh. Okay. Probably shouldn't be doing that move. For a whole bunch of reasons. Especially that little tree at the end. Alright. I think I've pushed my luck far enough. And I'm hungry. Time to go home. Pack it in. That was a pretty good run. Not to mention, I was out for ages. So much footage to edit. Alright, peace. I'm out.